It's Aimee and Nia Everett, Nicole O'Brien. Welcome to the Unapologetic Era podcast. Hi!
Long time no see.
Long time no see. I haven't seen your face in weeks.
I know.
And our lovely podcast viewers, aka listeners,
aka my mom.
I think your mom and one of my friends listens to our podcast.
I do have some friends who have reached out that I haven't seen forever that have reached out. So that was really nice.
We took the month of December off because I traveled to Bahrain, which was, I was gone for about 12 days, I think. Mm-hmm. Miserable trip. And then we decided to take time off over the holidays and just live. And now we're back in the new year.
Yeah. So back to Bahrain quick. Whatever happened with your flight? Did you get reimbursed?
No.
So for people that don't know, sorry if I'm bringing up a sore subject.
No. Okay. So this is where, yeah, go ahead.
Aimee, I don't even remember. You were supposed to go. Oh, because your name was wrong on your ticket.
Yes. So when we were buying the tickets, I think that I was, something was going on. I think I was like in the middle of a camp or doing something and I couldn't get on. And we had done our fundraising seminar and we needed to buy our plane tickets. So Maddie found tickets to where we would meet in London and then travel to Bahrain together, right? And so she bought both of our plane tickets on my company cards. She bought our plane tickets, but she entered my name. So my name now is Aimee Ania Everett. When I got married, my name used to be Aimee Suzanne Anaya. And when I got married, I got rid of Suzanne.
Pause. What? Your middle name is Suzanne?
It used to be.
My middle name is Suzanne. Spelled with
what?
a Z? Yes!
Yes! Oh! No way! Are you fucking with me?
No! I'm for real.
Okay, yeah. So
okay, yeah, continue.
So Aimee Suzanne Anaya.
Okay.
So you're Nicole Suzanne O'Brien.
Yes.
Oh my God, isn't that funny? I never knew anybody else with a name Suzanne.
I don't either.
Okay, so my name. Wow. That's pretty crazy. Okay, so Aimee Suzanne Anaya. When I got married, so that's my maiden name, Anaya. And my daughter has my last name, Jade Anaya. And when I got married, I never wanted her to be in school or not have the same last name as her mom. So I just got rid of my middle name and made Anaya my middle name on my, because when you have a name change, you could do whatever you want to your social security card and everything. So then I became Aimee Ania Everett. So technically Anaya is now my middle name. But because I go by Aimee Ania Everett publicly so that my daughter never doesn't feel an identity to me. That's why I go by Aimee Ania Everett, because even when Greg adopted Jade, she wanted to keep Anaya. And so I want her to feel part of that, everything I do. That's my mom. We have the same last name. So I think everyone just assumes that my name is like Aimee Suzanne Anaya Everett. So anyway, Maddie.
Like a hyphenated last name.
Yeah. So Maddie put in my last name as Anaya Everett on the plane ticket. So on the boarding pass and everything, like on the reservation, it says Aimee Anaya Everett, which my passport says Aimee Anaya Everett, but they would not let me on the plane. They wouldn't let me get on. I had to fly Alaska from here to Seattle and then connect with British Airways. And they wouldn't let me on because it didn't match identical, meaning it didn't show my last name as Everett. It was such a shit show. I swear.
That is the dumbest thing I have ever heard. I cannot.
So, and because we have a small airport, there's not a British Airways counter. So they said, go call, have them change your name, and then we can let you on the plane. So I call and she's like, "Oh, well, it's going to take at least an hour to change your name." I'm like, "An hour? Just fucking
Just type
change
it
the
in your
name."
little
She's like
thing.
she's like, "You have to stay on the phone with me for an hour." I was like, "I'm on my cell phone. How am I going to stay on the phone for an hour?" Anyway, she refused to change my name, this lady. I asked to speak to a supervisor. They're like, they're going to say the same thing. She refused to change my name. I said, "Okay, well, just cancel my leg. Cancel my first leg from Redmond to Seattle. It's a 45-minute flight. Cancel it because I had a 5-hour layover in Seattle. I'll just book a new flight right now and still get to Seattle." We can't do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
If we do that, you
Why?
forfeit your whole flight. And then she said, "Well, you know what? Your flight is boarding. Like it's almost last call for your flight to board. So you're going to be considered as a no-show." I was like, "I'm standing right here." She's like, "And no-shows, you don't get a refund for your ticket." I was like, what the fuck? They were so unaccommodating. So they basically refused to change my name on my reservation. They
Right.
refused to cancel my last leg. They refused to even change. They told me it would be $7,000 to change my flight from that day to the next day. They refused to do anything that would be accommodating to help me. And then they considered me a no-show. So I would not get a refund. So it wasn't even like, "Oh, you're missing your flight. We'll give you a credit to book another flight." So
Yeah.
anyway,
Yeah.
I had to pay to book another flight to Bahrain, which of course is now last minute because I have to fly
Sure.
tomorrow, which was so expensive. So I actually made a claim with my credit card company. And so we're waiting for that. So I'm hoping
Hmm.
yeah, because I basically filed a claim. So
I would still file a complaint with British Airways. That's
I know I
shitty.
need to.
That's
It was
terrible.
so ridiculous. So basically, it cost me like $10,000 to fly to Bahrain. I'm so stressed about that. It's like killing me
Yeah.
slowly
Sorry to
every
bring
day.
that up,
So shitty.
but I hadn't heard.
And then it was the worst, longest travel. So, ugh,
Sounded miserable. Like the whole time
it
I
was
was watching
miserable.
your stories and I was like, this looks like hell. No.
It was hell.
I'm
I
sorry that
mean,
that was your
every
December.
time I try to complain about it, and then I'm like, you know what? First of all, I had to pay $10,000 to go to fucking Bahrain. I missed the first 2 weeks of December, so I didn't like decorate my house. I didn't like get ready for Christmas.
Hmm.
I didn't, my daughter comes home on the 22nd. I didn't buy a tree until the 22nd. And then I took my tree down like the 26th. So I didn't it just didn't feel like a festive month to me. It felt like just a
Right.
like
Yeah.
half-ass put together Christmas. And
Yeah.
yeah, I was mad. But you know what? There was a really good coffee shop in
Yeah.
Bahrain that I really enjoyed every
Well, I'm
day.
glad that
So,
you paid
and
$10,000 to get this coffee.
I know I paid $10,000 to get this really good coffee. And now I'm like stressed beyond belief. Like, how the fuck am I going to pay this $10,000 back? I mean, obviously, the first plane ticket was covered with our
Right.
fundraising money,
I
but then the
still
rest of
think
it
you need
was,
to file a complaint with the British Airways too.
yeah,
Like
I do too. I mean,
that's bad.
I'm going to see
I'm
what
like
happens. Oh, God.
I like to file
You're mad
complaint.
for me.
Yeah. Like
I know. Well, I filed a
I
complaint with my
am
credit card.
I'm an angry consumer. Like if something like I'm not a Karen. Like if I'm out and about, I'm not good with confrontation. So like if something happens out in public, I'll be like, "Oh my god, did that just happen?" But and I'll just like run away. Or if I'm driving and someone gives me the finger, I'm like, "Oh, oh my god, are they following me? Are they going to like attack me or whatever?" But like emails, I will and phone calls, I will get pissy with. Like, yeah.
I'm an angry consumer too. I'm going
Yeah.
to wait to see what happens with the credit card because if I get all my money back, then I'm just going to let it be. I
Right.
will tell you, I will never fly British Airways again.
Well, I hope you don't have to. What if it's the only choice?
I don't know, dude. I
You need
won't
a
go.
jet. Greg,
I'm so irritated. So anyway, I'm so irritated about that. So I will say though, sorry, I'm looking for something to stir my iced tea. So what I did, okay, pause. Our fucking ice maker isn't working. I don't understand how refrigerators from the 70s last 40 years, but a refrigerator you buy in the 2000s just sucks. Our ice machine's not working. So you know what I've been doing for my iced tea?
Trays.
I've been getting this glass. I fill it with this much water,
Oh, and you
freeze
freeze it.
it, and then add my iced tea.
You should Amazon one of
I
those
for-
countertop ones to yourself. Oh my God. That's disgusting. I have an ice maker in
That's
my
what someone should
fridge.
get me for my birthday.
Yes. But I also have one of those
Countertop machine.
countertop ones that makes the cute little, like, bubble ice, and I love it. It's really nice.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
You should
that's what
get
I need.
one. You should get one. Oh,
Okay,
it is your birthday coming up.
my birthday's in a few days.
Woo!
I need a countertop bubble ice maker. What is a bubble ice maker?
Well, I don't know if it's bubble, but the little, not the cubes, but the little, like you get at the good ice, not crushed,
That's what I need.
like you get at the coffee
That's what
shop.
I need.
I call them bubbles. I don't know what they are. Someone will correct me.
Okay. Well,
Oh.
so
So anyway, the holidays are
you know,
over. It's 2025.
it could be worse. I could be in a serial killer's basement right now.
Mhm. You could have
That's what
gotten
I keep telling
stranded
myself.
in Bahrain, or how do you say it? Bahrain.
Bahrain. You know, the thing is the people in Bahrain were very nice. I I'm trying not to complain about it because I'm very grateful. It was the 7th World Championships I've coached at. And I'm grateful for those opportunities and that I'm still able to do that. But it was not a fun trip.
Just a bad time of year.
Yeah. It's just well, next year they go back to being in October, and so that's good.
Yeah, that's good.
But anyway, then the holidays.
Yeah.
And now I have like the post-holiday womp womp womp.
So
gloom.
do I. I even kind of mentally prepared myself for it. Like the week before Christmas, I was like, I wonder if I'm going to feel all weird and icky after Christmas. And I was like, no, I don't have anything to be upset about or worried about, or like everything went great. Like
Yeah.
what? I just feel like, bleh. Like I don't want to do
Same.
anything. I don't want to leave my house, but I do feel better when I do, like, get out of my house and see other humans. But like I have had to force myself to walk out to my barn to do anything physical.
Yeah.
It's cold. It's cold here. It's like 12 degrees. We got a little bit of snow, but I would love a giant blizzard to come through so that I can just stay here and not have to make an excuse of why I'm staying inside. I have to. It's terrible. And that I'm in a slump because I've been wearing sweatpants. I have sweatpants on, and I don't wear sweatpants at home. Because
viewers, something you should know about Nicole is she gets up every day and gets ready for the day. Yep. She gets ready for the day. She works at home like I do. She gets ready for the day. You know what I do?
And I put
get
a cute outfit
pajamas. I get out of my pajamas and put on different kind of pajama feeling outfit, like sweats, like a sweatshirt and sweatpants.
I think why I do this, well, for one, doing my hair and makeup, I just feel more productive. And when I quit my out of home job and became a home worker, I felt like it would appear I was lazy to my family if I walked around looking like a homeless person all day. Not that people do, but that's just for me how I felt. Like that's how I felt like. And so I don't wear sweats. And I just feel like, I don't know. It's just a weird thing I have in my head. But the last like week, like my husband even said to me, he likes to come home and come in the bathroom while I'm doing my hair and be like, what are you doing? getting ready like I do every day. And then he looked at me and he's like, "You're not leaving today?" Because I had sweats on. And I was like, "No, I'm leaving." I was like, "This is a new
uh,
me. This is the
I
2025 Nicole embracing the sweat life." And I actually, when I walked into Target, I was like, "This is weird. I wonder if people think I look weird."
Did you go to Target in sweats?
Yep, I
Oh my
did.
God. Are you okay?
No, I
I go to
told you
Target
I'm
in
not
sweats all the
okay. I
time.
feel weird.
I will go to town and go grocery shopping in sweats. I don't care. Sweats and Uggs. But the thing is, I am secure in myself enough to know that just because I'm wearing sweats doesn't mean I'm lazy because I know how much I work. But I just want to be
I
comfortable. I'm in
know.
my
And I
house. I
know
want to be
that's
comfortable.
true.
Yeah. I put on jeans when I'm going to go out and ride. Here comes Chicken and walk right across my keyboard. Um,
Chicken. Hi. Hi, chicken.
uh, good thing he didn't stop the podcast. Um,
Yeah.
I will get jeans on when I'm going to go out and ride, or
Yeah.
I'll put my overalls on when I go outside. But then the second I get back in, take those jeans off and put my sweats back in. And
I
it's the
just feel
same
like
thing.
it's
If I go out,
I feel like it's
if I
so
go
much
out,
work to keep changing my outfit.
no, I just lay it there. So I lay my sweats there and they're ready for me to come back to. Say I have to go to town for an appointment. Okay. Let's say I have to go to the
Okay.
vet. The other day
Okay.
I had to go to the vet. I put clothes on, like jeans and a
Good.
sweatshirt or something, jeans and a sweater. Go to the vet. Go to the vet, get back from the vet. I'm got a total of 2 hours. I get into the house, put my purse down, go straight to my closet, take the jeans off and put my sweats back on. That's what I
Wow.
do.
Okay. Well, you know what? Maybe I'm going to start implementing this because I am
If we're
feeling
at
pretty
home,
comfy.
you need to be comfortable. Nobody sees
I
us.
agree. I agree. And I have
Like if
become
you're still
obsessed
brushing your
matching.
hair and matching sweat outfits, am I right?
I have. I became obsessed with matching sweat outfits. I got one for Christmas, and then I've just been like buying a couple more, maybe a few more.
Okay,
They're
you
so
have to
cute.
check out Aviator Nation.
Oh,
Aviator Nation
Liv
has
has
the
the
best.
Aviator Nation.
They're
I got her one
pricey,
for
but they are
Christmas. They are.
they're the most comfortable and they're the cutest combos.
Yes.
Cutest sweat
Well,
outfits. I love a good
I've
sweat
been
outfit.
kind of liking the Free People ones, and Target has some cute ones.
Yeah. Free
So
People is
anyway,
good, has good sweats.
that's
Um,
yeah. But other
Here's
than
what I
that, I
think.
just bleh. I feel like bleh. And I don't want to
Here's
feel
what I
like
think.
this.
If you're still getting up and you're brushing your teeth,
I
brushing
do
your
brush my
hair, maybe
teeth.
putting on you put on makeup. I put on a
Yep.
little bit of mascara today.
Mm.
Then it's who cares if you're in sweats?
I
The
know. I don't know
time that
why
it's
that's in
like,
my head.
no, that's
I
a
don't
stigma
know.
you have attached to yourself. You need to
Yeah,
stop that.
because literally like my family, they're always in well, my girls are always in leggings and sweatpants. And I never think that, but I think about myself. I don't know. It's just weird.
It needs to
So
be your new
anyway,
life.
we need to
So
figure out how to
anyway,
get
yeah.
out of this slump.
So I am in a slump. So I know we were going to originally talk about something else on this podcast today, but I think we should push that to next week because I think this
Okay.
is a very important topic that we came up with this morning when we were talking to each other. We were
Mhm.
basically talking to each other, guys, and I said, pause. This is something we need to talk about on the podcast because one, I think it is good for us to be vulnerable, to show other people that it's okay to be vulnerable. And two, this is something that I know everybody is probably going through, but maybe don't have a word for it, don't know why. And so I think it's something good that we should discuss because I
I
think
agree.
that this is going to be relatable. And also I think it'll be good for us to like get it out.
Yeah.
So we
Like,
both feel like we're in a funk.
and I know that it happens like every year. I don't remember it when I was younger. So I think part of it has to do with being an adult and having to like be in charge of the holidays or feel responsible for the holidays. And it's like rush, 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 rush. I got so much to do. I have to decorate. I have to buy. I have to wrap. I have to plan food. Who's coming? Where are we
Yeah.
going? Blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden it's just done and it's nothing. It's the dead of winter and there's nothing on my plate to do. And
Mhm.
it's like all that adrenaline and then just like flatline. And now
Like a
I'm just
massive
feeling like a
adrenaline
turd.
dump.
Yeah.
Um, I think okay, so a couple of things for me, and you can tell me if you relate or not, is
Hmm.
first of all, I think that my December was already kind of messed up from the start. And that didn't
Yes,
put
I
me
agree.
like in the holiday spirit. I didn't want to travel.
I
I didn't
agree.
want to see anybody. It was
Yeah,
just
because you were
Greg,
kind of
Jade, and
like
I.
Grinchy decorating, which I was too
Yeah,
this year.
I didn't even want to decorate. I told the Christmas tree light people don't come. One, I didn't want to spend the money because I just freaking went
Yeah,
broke for my ticket to Bahrain. And two, I just didn't, I wasn't going to be here to enjoy it. I
right.
didn't want to decorate the whole house and then like leave Greg to worry about the cats climbing up the tree and you know what
Sure.
I mean? And I didn't want to I want to enjoy it. I want to go after Thanksgiving and decorate and feel the Christmas spirit. And this
Yes.
year I was very grinchy, which I told you.
Yeah.
I was super
Hmm.
Grinch mode. Um, I did feel very excited about like the gifts I was buying people. Like I couldn't
Hmm.
wait for people to get what
I
I bought
loved
them
my
because I was like,
gifts.
oh, I hope they love it. And
Yeah.
even with my daughter, watching her sit under, and normally we have more people around for Christmas. It was just the three of us, which was nice. And sitting there watching her at 22 years old under the tree, unwrapping stuff, and she unwrapped this one thing I got her, this one jacket, and she started crying. And she was like,
Oh.
oh my God, like the stitching on this, she was like picking apart. But anyway, just
Yeah.
watching that was very nice. My husband made me a beautiful bench for the
Yes.
pasture, and it just,
Yes.
it was nice, but it wasn't like the normal Christmas. And then what happens to me, so I take time off for Christmas. I every year I normally take 2 weeks off,
Hmm.
2 total weeks off from before Christmas to like I would still be off and just be back to work today. But this year I only took a week off because when I go to the UK in a couple weeks, I want to take that time off. Anyway, that time between Christmas and New Year's where it's like the black hole of time
Yes.
where like nothing kind of exists and you're kind of in this like every day feels like a Saturday morning. You don't
Yes.
want to get out of your pajamas.
And it's like, what do I
And
do? Like, should I take Christmas down? Should I? And then it just feels like
yes,
sad. But yeah, what do you do?
what do you do? And so I really, because I was off work, I didn't
Hmm.
have a routine. And I spent a lot of time doing nothing. You'll know I wasn't on my phone much. I didn't get on my
Sure.
computer. I spent a lot of time sitting outside. I read. I watched a lot of TV, which I want to talk about a couple shows. I didn't want to go anywhere. I had to go to the vet
I
because
didn't
Blue got
either.
himself in an emergency. And now it's like the past couple days, it was almost like the dreaded 6th. The dreaded first Monday of the year is here.
Hmm.
And I just didn't want it to come. And now
No.
it's here. And I feel like also it's been raining for 6 straight days. It never rains where we live.
Yeah,
It
that
should
does
be
make a
snowing right
difference.
now. It's been gloomy. I haven't seen the sun. And I just feel lost. And you know how I feel? I feel like I'm kind
Yeah.
of standing at the edge of a cliff waiting for like a bear to come and eat me. I have like this impending sense of like
Doom?
doom almost.
Like
Yeah, is
something
that
bad's
weird?
coming. I
Yeah,
don't
like
know.
what's going to drop?
I don't feel quite like doomish, but like I told you yesterday, we were going to maybe film yesterday and I was like, I feel weird. And I was like, I think I might be getting sick
Sorry.
because I
I
just was
dropped
like,
something.
okay. Mm,
I dropped the part of my
headphone,
headphones and I didn't
earphone.
want it
Yeah.
to pull out of my yeah, I didn't want it to pull out of my computer.
Um, I almost
Yeah,
felt like
yesterday you thought you were
nauseous
going to get
and I was
sick.
tired
Mhm.
and on Saturday and Sunday, I fell asleep on the couch sitting up, which I never take naps. And I was like, I'm sick. And then I think I kind of talked myself into it, but I did feel like gross and like nauseous. I don't know. It was weird. Mal said I just had like the
So
Sunday sads or something. And I was like, maybe I
the
was like,
Sunday scaries.
yeah, I had the Sunday scaries. That's what she said. And I was like, I'm not scared of anything tomorrow. But maybe it's just like I was like, oh, what's going to happen tomorrow? Nothing. I have nothing to do. I don't know. But I feel fine today. I don't know.
But so you don't feel gloomy today, or you just
No,
don't
I
feel
mean, I
sick
don't feel
today?
nauseous. I still feel
Yeah.
like, what should I do? I'm like making up things I can go do because just to get out of the house. And it doesn't help that it gets
Yeah.
dark at like 4 o'clock. So,
I
yeah.
know. I think it's like I understand, and I don't want to like trigger warning here, and I don't want to be disrespectful to people who actually have severe depression, but I understand this year more than any other seasonal depression.
Yeah.
And it's almost like I just feel sad and like down and unmotivated and
Unmotivated for
like
sure.
extra fatigued, like, and
Mhm.
just like extra fatigued, even if I sleep well. And it's just like this like gloomy feeling that matches the outside. And I don't like know how to navigate it. Like you said, there's times I wake up and like yesterday, I was like, I want to get out of the house. What can I do? I need to get out of the house.
Mhm.
But then it's like, but then I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to go shopping. I don't want to go to town. I
Well,
don't
there's
like,
like
you know what I
nothing, I
mean?
don't need to go buy anything. Like before Christmas, it was so fun because I was shopping for presents and,
Yeah.
it's like I love going to the mall at Christmas because it's like decorated so pretty and just
Yeah.
whatever. And now I'm just like, nah, there's nothing out there I want. I guess I could go to the
So
grocery
I,
store.
I asked my husband yesterday, I was like, do you want to go to breakfast and go with me to Wilco? So that's what we did. We went to
Oh,
breakfast, had a delicious breakfast, and then we went to Wilco and got stuff. I had to
what's
get
Wilco?
grain and stuff.
It's like a farm store.
It's this, yes, and it's magical. So
Oh,
I always see this store when I moved here, and I was like, I wonder what that store is,
is
right?
that where you
Never
bought
been
your
into
new
it.
poop scoop?
Yeah, no, I ordered it online. They didn't
Oh,
have it
okay.
there. Um, but it's basically, yeah, it's like a farm store. You could go, but it's for everything. You could go there and get anything you can imagine for your dogs, cats, chickens, ducks, horses, pigs,
Wow.
anything. You could go in
Okay.
there, and it's like it is like a Saks Fifth Avenue for horse girls.
Horses for animals.
Yeah.
Hey, that's exciting when you're our age. Those things are fun. I like doing that.
It was. I was so freaking excited about that pooper scooper.
I
If y'all
know.
missed it, I put on my story. Let me tell I have never been so excited for anything. I can't remember the last time I was this excited. I go every day into Cowboy's stall and I scoop his poop into a wheelbarrow. We're not very set up here for poop.
Yeah.
um and poop rakes, it's just like a rake, like
Yeah.
and in the summertime, it's fine because you pick up the poop and the dry sand just falls through and you put the poop in the wheelbarrow. Well, with the winter, especially because it's raining, the sand gets like clumpy almost and hard. So if you just scoop it up, then you're taking all the dirt out of the pasture,
Sure.
out of his pen. And then your wheelbarrow is full of dirt and hardly any poop. So you have to like shake it like when you were a kid in a sandbox.
Yeah.
Like
When you're
shake
or
out
you go like
to find the
mining for
prizes.
stuff, when you were going mining
Yeah.
for gold as a kid.
So you shake, and then all of a sudden the poop's flying over the edge. So last week I was so frustrated. It took me like so long to pick up poop because it kept going on the ground again. So I went on the internet and was like, there has to be a solution. Like I
Yeah.
have to be able to find a pooper scooper that like in a cat box, it has like a big sides or,
Yeah.
like a cat pooper scooper.
Yeah.
So I said, I need like a basket with like sides. And lo and behold, I found one and I ordered it and it came in the mail.
And it
And
changed your life.
yes, yesterday I was so excited about this. I was like, this is going to change my life. So yesterday I was out there And I come back in and I tell Greg, this pooper scooper is the best thing I've ever bought. It is so great. It makes scooping the poop so much better. And he was laughing at me, but it truly is remarkable. I'm so excited
anything
about
to
it.
make those chores easier.
Well,
it's a
you
good
know,
thing.
we have all these, all I do all day is pick up shit. I scoop the litter box. I pick up the dog poo. That's my life. Pooper scooper.
See?
So that was like a wonderful thing, and I'm really excited about it. I was excited about that, but yet I'm like, what is going on?
Okay, that's over. I don't know.
So now I don't know what to do with myself. I mean, I'm back to work, so that obviously takes up time.
I have work, and it's like year-end stuff. Like if you own your own business or you work anywhere that you're doing like accounting type things, there's a lot of end of the year paperwork, tax preparation, getting stuff together. But I feel like I've done it, and I have to wait for like to get December
I waited too long. I'm not caught up.
Long?
I have like, I'm not caught up. I have like the last. Well, also I'm not caught up from like, I have like August, September, October, November, December to do. I'm like behind. So you know what? It's good. It's going to be good because I like it, because then it's going to keep me busy. Every year I'm like, I'm going to do it every month. But now I'm going to be able to sit down and spend like a few hours a day, and it's going to keep me busy and keep my mind occupied and hopefully get me out of this funk.
Well, I already
end of the year stuff
it,
is a lot.
So,
well, you're on top of everything.
Well, I am. I mean, I do have some things I need to do, like organizing and cleaning in the basement, but I mean, it's not really exciting me. I don't know. That's what I mean. Like nothing is exciting. I don't need excitement per se. It's just like I'm not motivated to do it.
Well, end of the year shit is never exciting.
No. It sucks.
It sucks.
But
I don't want to know. Away yesterday.
Oh,
I don't want to know.
I don't want to know.
I put my laundry away yesterday for. Oh God, no. Greg was like, maybe we should sit down and create like a budget. I was like,
no.
I don't want to look.
No.
Let's start it fresh. This year. Don't look back. Just look forward.
Yeah. You don't need to know what those charges were.
Okay. So, the gloominess. We have to get ourselves out of it. If anybody has any ideas, please let us know.
Please let us know, because we're stuck. We feel like crap. And I just keep going to Target and the grocery store and getting a coffee, which used to be fine. But now I'm just like, oh, now I don't know. It's just it has to be just the weather, the season. I haven't taken my Christmas decorations down because I don't want to.
Oh my God, I took that shit.
That's a lot of work. It's so much work.
Well, also, I only put up a tree. So it was easy for me.
I didn't put up as much as I used to, but oh my God. The thought of doing it, I keep avoiding it. And I really do like the lit up tree.
That's why people keep their stuff up till February.
I know.
Till Valentine's Day.
I
know. What was I going to say? I lost my train of thought. Oh, okay. First of all, let me tell you something. You had been telling me for weeks to watch Landman.
Ooh, isn't it good? Do you love it?
Wait, is it Landman or Landmine?
Landman.
Land.
Because that's like the title of like somebody that works out there. They're called landmans. Like I'm
obsessed.
Yes.
First of all, I have forgotten how much I love Billy Bob Thornton.
Right?
He is great. Yes.
And are you strangely like, why does Billy Bob seem kind of hot? Right?
That's why
because he's not hot, but he's kind of like hot. I don't know.
I love how grumpy he is, but he's so funny.
The things he says to Angela are amazing.
That wife of his cracks me up.
I love her.
First of all, I love how she is doing a good job in this role. And I do like that character, even though she's a massive pain in the ass.
Oh my God.
But
Love it.
she was like in Varsity Blues, and
And
she used to
Legally
be like one of those
Blonde.
young,
Yeah.
young hot actresses, right? And then she like disappeared for a long time, and then she comes back in this show.
She looks amazing.
But do you want to know something funny? So Greg and I have been watching it. We're caught up now. Well, I think a new one just came out that we haven't watched
I
yet.
watched it last night.
But
oh, and Demi Moore's in it.
I know. Okay, so that's what I was going to say is I was like, hey, I was telling Greg, I was like, Demi Moore's in this show. I wonder when she's going to appear. Like, when is she going to be in an episode? I haven't seen her yet. And he's like, she's the wife of the oil.
You didn't recognize
guy.
her?
No.
Oh my God.
She looks completely different. Her whole face is like restructured. Okay.
I agree.
Now,
she looks different, but she does look freaking good. I don't think she looks different in a bad way, like some of the people do.
The only thing I don't like is like the weird thing that she did with her cheeks, like right here, that has like a cheek line now.
Okay.
Like it's like indented. Weird. Okay. Yeah, you know, like.
Yeah, it's too much filler.
It doesn't flow well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's the only thing I don't like, because then when she smiles, there's like a line here, like she's the Joker. But she does look good. Anyway, so.
Great show.
Great show. You guys need to watch it.
Love it.
If you haven't already.
I'm obsessed. It's so good.
Obsessed. So freaking good. Now, we just finished Yellowstone. I was kind of disappointed with the way they ended it.
I did not like that last episode. I didn't like it.
And also Tyler Sheridan, look, he is great at writing shows. Obviously, he writes all the best shows.
I know exactly what you're going to say.
He writes, The Landman. He wrote Yellowstone. He writes all the best shows.
Wasn't he he was in Sons of Anarchy, but he didn't write it.
Yeah.
He was in it.
I think he was a writer on that show, but not the main writer.
Yeah, he's an amazing writer.
He writes Tulsa King, all the greatest shows on television he writes. But when they couldn't work out the deal to keep Kevin Costner in Yellowstone, because I caught up on this and I read on it because I love Kevin Costner and I listened to his interview on Howard Stern, and he talks about it, that basically he was just like, hey guys, I wrote this movie. Like it's like a 4-part movie that he wrote that we actually watched the first part that's really good. I need to Google what it's called. I can't remember. Horizon, maybe? Let me look at my computer, my other computer.
Yeah, because I need to watch that.
Let me Google it because I think it's called Horizon. Kevin Costner, and it's basically like a cow. Yeah, Horizon.
Okay, I'm looking
so there, it's called Horizon. The first saga is out. It's going to be the first saga or the first chapter. So I think he said it's going to be 4 chapters, and
it is included with your HBO Max subscription. If you got that.
And chapter 2, I think, is coming out somewhere this year. So anyway, he tells them, hey guys, I just need a little bit of time. I wrote this movie. I want to get this movie done. Like the first part, I need a little bit of time away from Yellowstone so that I can work on this other project. And they basically wouldn't give it to him. And so he's like, okay, then I'm done. Because this can't be my only thing, Yeah. And so all he was asking was for like a little break so he could work on Horizon. And Horizon was great. We watched it the second it came out. So definitely watch that.
I watch it.
And I'm really excited for the next parts. And so anyway, they had to scramble to figure out how to end. Now, instead of the seasons continuing every year, which it could have gone on for a while, they have to end the show because the show can't continue to go on forever without Kevin Costner. Okay, Yellowstone. It's great.
But I did hear there's going to be a spinoff with Rip and Beth.
Well, I like Rip too. So, Kevin Costner directs the show. He asked for this time off and they wouldn't give it to him. And so they have to scramble to end the series, the series finale without Kevin Costner and wrap up that story. What I hate that they did is Tyler Sheridan just immersed himself into the show as a character.
And I hated his character. I freaking hated his character.
his
So his
character.
character
Now,
was in earlier episodes where he was just like a horse trainer buyer guy. And he was
yeah, just like a
fine.
horse buyer
Totally
sporadically.
fine.
But now he immersed himself in like almost like a main character of the show,
And he
you know,
was an
with his shirt
idiot. Like
unbuttoned,
a
his like
playboy.
chest showing.
And I'm like, that's not
Oh,
what his character, that's not the vibes his character gave me in earlier episodes. He was not this like crazy
no.
playboy guy. So why all of a sudden is he showing himself?
It
Everyone
was
I spoke to has said they hated that guy. They hated him
it
in
was
Yellowstone.
almost like he just wanted to be showy in it. Like he wanted to show
Yes.
off how he rides horses, he wanted to
And
show
how
off his
fit he
body. He wanted
was.
it was
It was
so
stupid.
it was
I was
and it
pissed. That was
takes
dumb.
away yeah, it takes away from the story that
Yes.
like Rip and Casey and Beth and the rest of the Cowboys could have had. I feel like he almost like just tried to be like, well, fuck you, Kevin Costner, look at me, or something. I
Yeah.
don't know.
It
And
was
it's like,
bad. I
dude,
was mad.
you ruined it. You ruined
Yeah.
those last couple
It was
episodes.
horrible. What else is out
Okay,
that
but
I've watched?
speaking of Tyler Sheridan, let me tell you, he's
Mhm.
a good writer.
Oh, yeah.
Greg, for the last like year and a half, every time I travel, I'm like, "Ooh, I need to download shows," and he's like, "Please download Mayor of Kingstown
Oh, I
because
love
season
that
3
show.
is coming,
I've
and I
been
want
watching
to.
that
And
from
then
the
we could watch
beginning.
season 3." And I never did because I was like, I don't know if I
It's
watch something
good.
else, I'll watch Vampire Diaries. So finally, Greg wants to watch season 3. So like, before Christmas, it's basically when I got home from Bahrain, and then when he took a week off of work too, so we had a lot of time. He's like, could we just watch Mayors of Kingstown? Because we started watching this other show and I didn't like it. It's the one with Richard Gere. What's
I
that
didn't
one
like it
called?
either. I started that one
I
too.
couldn't I couldn't get into it. And I like
Mm-mm.
Richard Gere a
I do
lot. And
too.
I
I
just
didn't like it.
couldn't get into that show. And
Now I'm gonna pull up
so
what I've watched.
so that new Richard Gere show, which is called what?
I'm pulling up my Amazon Prime. Hold on.
The Agency. The Agency. I couldn't get into it. So
Yeah,
he's
I
like,
didn't
okay,
like
well,
it.
we don't have a new Yellowstone, so let's watch The Agency. And I was like, I can't get into that. Can we find something else? Because him and I like to watch a show every
Mhm.
night. So we eat dinner, watch a
Yep.
show, and then go to
Yep.
bed. So he's like, can you just watch Mayors of Kingstown? So he said, I'll rewatch the first season and a half with you. It's been so long, I can't remember it anyway. So we're sitting,
Yeah.
and now I am addicted to that show. We
Mhm.
just started season 3.
It's good.
After like the first couple days of watching it, I was like, why did you not tell me to watch this? He's like, I
He's like,
have
I
been telling
did.
you for like a year and a half. And I said, you told me to watch it, but you didn't tell me it was like this.
Yes, it's good. That's a
So,
great show. The only complaint I have
oh
is that
my
they killed
God.
the coach in Friday Night Lights in like the first episode.
Oh my, yeah, the brother.
Yeah,
Oh wait, I don't want to give any spoilers.
because I love him.
Anyway, great show.
That's why I started watching.
Just
What? Let me see. Oh, do
that's
you
my new favorite
watch?
show for sure.
Oh my God, hold on. It's an Anne Rice show about witches.
No, but I saw that and I have it in my list because I love witches.
I do, yes. So you should watch it because season 2 just started. Episode 1 I watched last night of season 2. What is it called?
So it is good.
It's
I can't
great.
remember.
It's got that one girl I love.
So we watched.
Mayfair Witches.
Oh yeah, we're watching Landman. So that's kind of comes weekly. We just
Does
got caught up on.
1923 come out the next season of 1923 soon?
I don't know. I hope so because that show is really good.
Love that one.
I
think it does.
1923. Also written and created by Tyler Sheridan.
I know. Why is my blurry?
Yeah. So anyway, that just Landman, good show.
Oh, there we go.
Um,
Great show. Let me see what else
I
I've
really
watched.
like Tulsa King. Have you watched Tulsa King? I really like that
no,
one as well.
Joe watched that. I don't know, like something with Sylvester just isn't working for me. I don't.
And then there's this stupid show. It's pretty freaking stupid. Let me pull it up and see what. It's on. Let's see. It's pretty stupid, but I like it for background noise. Do you know those shows that you need to just have on for background noise? Like maybe you're doing other things and you
Like
just
Law
need
and Order
something.
SVU or CSI. I have
Yeah.
those on like
So
24/7.
it's this show about this girl who basically helps the police solve cases because she's like a genius.
He's like the spaz. I've watched that. It's so
Um,
good. The blonde, like mom.
yeah, the
Yes,
blonde, high potential.
that's a great show.
So basically, that show is about this girl. She's like a single mom of 3 kids, and she has like this exceptional genius of
IQ.
a mind.
Yeah,
And she was like a cleaning lady in the police station, and she like solved this case for them.
on the
And they were
dry
like, "Who did
board.
this?" And they
Yeah.
on the dry board, and they found her on the camera, and they were
Mhm.
basically like, "What did you do? What, whatever." And they find out she has this like crazy mind that sees these things. So now
Yes.
they bring her in
That's
to
a
help her solve
great,
these murder
great
cases.
show.
So it's not like isn't like an intense good drama like something like Yellowstone, but it is a
Yeah.
pretty
It's a good
it's like a
show.
chick flick
Lighthearted.
good show.
Yeah. I started watching the new season of Squid Game last night.
Oh, I don't like that. It just
Whoa.
freaks me out.
I liked it, which surprised me because it's not my usual. Oh, I lost my ear thing. It's not my usual thing, but I loved the first season. And Mal said it was really good, the second season. So I'm like, all right,
Really?
I'm going to give it a shot. I've also started watching Rivals. Have you heard of that one?
No, let me look it up. What's that one?
Let me find it again. It's on Hulu. And it's kind of like it's like in the 80s in Europe. And it's like a news.
Oh, yeah, I did see that.
I don't
I have
like
not started
love
that.
it, but I like it enough to keep watching it.
I didn't like Squid Games. It freaked me out. It was too weird. Another one that I like is okay. This is the last one that I'm watching is that I also watch kind of for background noise, but then sometimes I have to rewind it and pay attention.
Yes.
It has the guy from It Ends With Us. No, 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 no. No, that's wrong. What's that show that I loved that has Mandy Moore in it? Where she has the kids and it's like different time.
Oh, oh my God.
You know what I'm
Hold
talking
on.
about?
Yes, I watched that. Mandy
I love
Moore.
that show. Oh, This Is
This
Us.
is us. Yeah.
This Is
This
Us.
is us.
Oh, what a great show that is.
Yes.
So the guy on This Is Us, one of the triplets,
Oh,
Justin Hartley.
yeah, where he's like
He
the
is in a new
the
show.
bounty hunter. He's a bounty hunter.
Yeah,
or something?
he's in a new show called Tracker.
Yes.
So it's kind of basically, and I love the character's name. He's called Coulter Shaw. What a cool
Ooh,
name is Coulter. I put
yeah.
that on my future animal list. Um, uh, he's like a survivalist basically,
Yeah.
and he had like this horrific past, and he uses like his instincts and his survival skills to like find missing people and collect
Okay.
rewards. And that's actually pretty good. Have you watched it yet?
No, but I've seen the previews. I'm just looking
It's
for
pretty
other
good.
ones
I
I've
like it.
watched.
So those are basically the ones that I've been watching as of late.
Okay.
So
I just really haven't watched anything great. I haven't been to any movies. There is a movie on demand that I want to watch, but
What
it's
is that?
scary. It's called Heretic. And I know you don't like scary.
Oh.
I don't know why.
No,
I'm
you're
like,
blurry.
I know. That's weird because I wasn't earlier. Oh, there. No, I'm not.
There you go.
But I do need.
Yeah, I
need
don't like
something
scary
good.
like that.
I know.
Okay, so this is probably going to be a really unpopular opinion, and tell me if I'm an asshole, but I did not love Wicked.
Okay.
Did you watch it?
I didn't see it because I don't know if you know this about me, but I hate musicals. I hate them.
So
And I
I like
refuse
musicals.
to see it. I'm sorry for musical people. I I don't
I
love
don't
them.
really I don't love them either. I do love them when I'm sitting in a seat in a theater on Broadway. Okay? I
Okay,
like
I've never done
Broadway
that.
shows.
I've never done that, so I can't say.
I really like those. I have gone to a lot of off-Broadway shows because I never had a reason to go to New York. And now but we did take Jade to see Wicked but when they were traveling, we saw it
Mhm.
like in San Francisco or
Sure.
something when they were traveling, which was really good in theater with those like the people they had
I'm
it
sure.
with. And then I saw the Harry Potter on Broadway, which I loved. And then last time we saw Moulin Rouge on Broadway, which I love. So I
Okay.
love it when it's live.
Okay.
I do not like musicals on movies. But because I loved the actual Broadway show musical so
Mhm.
much, I said, I'm going to like this. I like Ariana Grande. She's great.
Yep.
I do think she's way too thin right now, but I'm not going
And
to body shame or talk about that.
and the eyebrows aren't working for me, but whatever.
But so I thought I'm gonna like this, and I just didn't love it. I don't understand all the hype. But now, granted, there are people who like The Greatest Showman with Hugh
I
Jackman, right?
loved that
Like some
one.
people love those. Well, that's a
I
musical.
know, but that one, I don't know. I liked that one though.
Anyway,
I also liked Hairspray
I
with John
watched it.
Travolta and
I
Grease.
liked Grease.
I liked Grease.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have no
It's
desire
out
to see
on
Wicked.
well, it's out on Amazon Prime,
I
so I
saw
watched it
that.
over my staycation, and it took me like like would pause it and do other things and come back to it,
Yeah.
and
I also don't like
it didn't
remakes.
do it for me.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Is it so different from the original that it was just like, what's happening?
I think they just wanted to bring it from Broadway to the movies.
Well, I mean, there was a Wizard of Oz. Oh, wait, this is Wicked. Isn't that Wizard of Oz?
Yes. So Wicked is more focused on Elphaba, who is the Wicked Witch of the West.
Okay, I get it.
Like the
I'm
Wicked
confused.
Witch, the
Okay,
Green
got it.
Witch.
Yep.
Yeah. So it comes from the Wizard of Oz, but is basically the Wicked Witch's story
Okay. Yeah, I did
and
see
how
some
her and
trailers. You're right.
Glinda
Yep.
were really close. Yeah.
Yep. All right, well, I'm not going to see that.
Um,
I wasn't planning to.
I was underwhelmed, to be
Hmm,
honest.
interesting. Yeah, there's nothing great out that I want to see at all.
So
Because
anyway,
it's that
that's
kind of year. It's that time of year.
Yeah. All right. Well,
I'm going to
that
go
was,
leave
I
my
think,
house in my sweatpants and get myself a coffee. Yes,
I'm
it's
not.
2:00, but I do not care because I deserve it. And I
Okay.
also want to tell you
Well,
that I got this Aura ring for Christmas to help me track my
ooh,
sleep because I told you how much
how's it
trouble.
going?
Well,
Yeah.
I got a bad score the other night, so then I felt bad, but I couldn't figure out why. It's only been like a week that I've been wearing this, right?
Yeah, so the Aura ring is because I wear mine. The Aura ring is going to take a couple weeks to get like used to your body rhythms and your patterns and
Yeah.
everything.
Because
So
I was
give
like,
it
I
some
feel like I
time.
slept really good and I had like a 65 for my score. And I was like, that's actually the best I
So you have to
slept.
look at things. You have to look. Do you click in? You have to look at things like your latency, like
Yes.
what is
Yes. I'm
making you bad.
learning. I'm learning.
Yeah,
So
it'll
we'll
be
see.
better.
I'm interested to kind of
Yeah,
start tracking to
I
see.
mean, there are times where I have to stop wearing it because I get
Yes.
neurotic about it, and I'll
Well,
like wake up in the middle of the night and be like, "Shit, my Aura ring's gonna say I had a bad score."
well, I still wake up, but I mostly just want to find out why. And I don't know if it's going to tell me why.
It doesn't, honey.
I
I have
don't
been wearing an
know.
Aura ring this whole time, and it doesn't tell me why. It just shows I waked up
Well, will
75
it tell
times.
me how to not wake up?
No, it just tells you when you're waking up.
Well, maybe
It'll
then
tell
I
you
can
stuff
look
like,
at some of my other things that it's tracking and see if any of it correlates to my sleep.
yeah,
No. I know most people
it
are going to be like, well, you shouldn't be
basically,
having a coffee at 2:00. But even if I don't,
I
I
feel
still
like
sleep
if
like
as
shit.
long as it's I think if as long as it's before 4, you're fine. And I really think that we sleep like shit because we're perimenopausal. Because
I think so
everybody who
too.
is in menopause or perimenopausal say they wake up a million times a night to pee. They just wake up a lot,
Well, I
you
asked
know.
my mom the other day and I was like, was it like this for you? And she was like, no. And I'm just
Well,
thinking
also
maybe
your
she's
husband
blocked it
snores,
out.
right?
Like she had other things that were bothering her for her, but she said she didn't wake up. And I was like, maybe you blocked that out.
Yeah, I don't
Mom,
think they remember.
we're just
I
going to
don't
say
think they
you
remember.
did wake up.
Okay, I have one question before we stop the podcast.
Okay.
My lips hurt though. Do you think that I should have wait, pause. How old are you?
How old am I? 46.
Okay.
Right? Yeah,
I
I'm
turned
46.
yeah. I turned 48 in a few days.
Okay.
Now, question.
Okay.
Cuz I want to have a big party for my
Ooh.
50th birthday. Like a big one, like something cool, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, not like Khloe Kardashian birthday party. Like I'm not going to
Why
have
not?
fucking Snoop Dogg there performing, but it's going
That
to
would
be a
be
big party.
amazing.
But I was thinking last night, instead of doing it on my 50th birthday, maybe I should do it on my 49th birthday. That's like farewell to the 40s.
Ooh, I like it. I like it.
Right?
Yeah.
Because everybody does a 50th birthday
Yeah.
party. But it's like maybe I should do a farewell to the 40s party. Like, this is my last year as in my 40s. Hurrah.
I love it. That's it. You have a whole year to
I'm
plan.
going to think. I
See,
know.
this is something exciting. We can start planning.
Right? I want to just have the only problem is because my birthday's in January, sometimes it snows here, so it might make it difficult for people to get in, but
What about
also
a
sometimes it
destination
doesn't.
birthday?
That would be
Just
good
think
too.
about it. We got time. We got time to figure this out.
Yeah, we have so much time. So I have to decide. We have to think about doing a farewell to 40s birthday party or a 50 and fucking fabulous birthday party.
I say you do both, but the 49 is the bigger. I think that's fair.
Maybe 49 do a big party at my house, and then 50 do like a trip somewhere, like a girls' trip to like New York or something.
Well, maybe we could
All
go
right.
to Dollywood because that's always been my dream.
I want to go to Dollywood
I know.
so bad.
I want to go to Dollywood.
Oh, maybe we should do that for my 49th. We'll do farewell to 49.
Could we have like
or we could do it for
dinner
your
with
birthday.
Dolly too? You think she would?
How do we do that? Can we do that?
I don't know. Probably not.
Can you like sign up for like VIP passes or something?
I don't know. But now I have something to do today.
Maybe we should do a farewell to 40s birthday party for me next January.
Okay.
Which is a trip to Dollywood.
Yes.
And we can dress as cowgirls.
Yes.
And then I'll have
but we have to go like cowgirl, party. Dolly cowgirl. Like,
yes,
you might have to wear pink. You have to
everyone we invite has to dress up as their favorite Dolly character.
I already know that I'm going to be her in Steel Magnolias.
Okay, should we start planning this?
Yes. I love this.
Okay. I love this. I think that'll be better for farewell to 40s, and then I'll have a big party for my 50th birthday.
This is perfect.
Because I think I want to have a big party for my 50th birthday.
Okay. You deserve it.
But your birthday, yeah. We could do it for your birthday too. We could do a joint. Well, we'll just go back to Dolly World for your farewell to 40s.
Yeah, we're
going
to become regulars. We're going to get passes.
Okay, I'm really excited about this. Let's
good.
look into it and make sure they're open in January.
True.
Okay.
Okay.
Because we have to give people time to plan. I don't want to invite a lot of people because I don't know a lot of people, but
or people I'd want to spend that much
this
time
is
with.
going to be fun.
Especially if we're weird.
I'm going to be fucking weird. I am going to be dancing around Dollywood thinking I'm Dolly. Okay. And then also, if we're going to go to Dollywood next year, then I'm going to wait to take my boobs out.
I was just going to say that, but I didn't know if it was inappropriate.
I'll wait to take my boobs out till after
still have
Dollywood.
Big boobs.
Okay. Let's read a card.
Okay.
Also, look at what I got.
I know. I saw it when you dropped your headphone.
I bought that blanket.
Gorgeous. I made her buy it.
Oh, I put it on my chair because it
was on sale.
Yeah, it was on sale like 60% off at Anthropologie, and it's so.
Oh my God! Holy shit!
Look how cute it is.
What is happening?
I dropped my microphone. Look
I
how
noticed.
Cute it is.
It is gorgeous.
I put it over my chair.
Maybe I'm going to Anthropologie too after I get my coffee.
I put it over my chair because
it's cold.
Well, it is my birthday, so you could go shopping.
Well, kidding. I might have already bought you a present.
Okay, so anyways, this was at Anthropologie for like $150 or something like that. And I sent it to Nicole because it was on sale. I think it was like 70% off.
Yes. And I was like, buy it right now.
I think I got it for $45.
Yes.
Okay.
That's a bad thing about me. I'm going to tell you to buy everything. You deserve it.
She does tell me. But I tell you that too. I did that with the Louis Vuittons. I was like, buy both.
Ooh, I got a new one for Christmas.
You didn't tell me. Wait, did you buy it for yourself?
No, I sent Joe a link.
Oh my God. You have to send me a picture when we get off here and show me which one. Okay. So let's read today's card. It's by Socrates. How do you say his name?
Socrates.
Socrates. And Socrates.
Okay.
The years wrinkle our skin, but lack of enthusiasm wrinkles our soul.
Why do you are a freaking tarot card reader?
I think
Can we get
a
tarot card reader for your birthday party?
Yes. I will for sure have her come.
Okay.
You guys, if you haven't watched past episodes, I swear I don't even look at these ahead. Okay, I'm gonna.
She just draws them randomly out of her card catalog.
I draw them randomly, and every time it's perfect for the episode.
Yes, I do have to want to say that I feel a little better about myself and the day after speaking. So that's good.
Yeah, I think that maybe we're in a funk because we haven't had our weekly dates.
Maybe. I'm having Aimee withdraw.
All right. I'm having Aimee withdraw. All right, everyone. Week. Thanks for watching. Thanks for waiting for us to come back. And next week, we're going to talk about what we were going to talk about this week.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a good one. So we'll see you then.
Bye.